Okay, let's get real for a hot second. Debt is a sneaky little thing that creeps up on you when you least expect it. Remember that time you checked your bank balance after a weekend getaway, and it looked like you'd invested in a money-eating virus? Yeah, that sinking feeling in your stomach is all too familiar. Yeah, we've all been there. It's like a rite of passage in the modern world, isn't it? Debt, my friends, is that clingy ex we just can't seem to shake off. It follows you around, reminding you of all the bad decisions you've made. But fear not, because just like that ex, debt can be vanquished with a little bit of strategy and a whole lot of willpower. It's all about taking control and making a plan. I, for one, used to be the president of the I'll pay for that with my imaginary money tree club. Swiping that card felt like magic until the bill arrived. My credit card statement? Let's just say it was longer than a CVS receipt. And we all know how long those can get. But then something magical happened. I had an epiphany, a moment of clarity that changed everything. I discovered the transformative power of investing, and suddenly, that money tree didn't seem so imaginary anymore. It was like finding a hidden treasure map. It all started with a simple realization. I needed to make my money work for me, not the other way around. Why let my money just sit there, gathering dust bunnies in a low-yield savings account, when it could be out there, making more money? It was a game changer. When it could be out there, making more money, I started exploring different investment options, from stocks to mutual funds and even real estate. It was like leaving a party early when the real fun was just about to begin. I realized that financial freedom was within my reach, and it was exhilarating. Setting clear financial goals and sticking to them became my new mantra. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Celebrating small victories along the way kept me motivated. Each step forward was a step closer to a debt-free life. And now, here I am, sharing my story with you. If I can do it, so can you. Let's take this journey together and conquer debt once and for all. Here's the thing about debt. It's a buzzkill. It's that nagging voice in your head saying, you can't afford that vacation, or maybe you should just stay home and eat ramen again. It's like having a grumpy roommate who refuses to chip in for rent but eats all your snacks. Now imagine this. What if instead of handing over your hard-earned cash to Mr. Credit Card Company every month, you could keep that money for yourself? What if you could use that money to travel, pursue your passions, or buy that ridiculously overpriced avocado toast without feeling guilty? That's the beauty of being debt-free, my friends. Getting out of debt is like giving yourself a raise. It's the financial equivalent of finding a $100 bill in your pocket every single day. And the best part? The sooner you start tackling your debt, the sooner you can start living your best, most financially secure life.
All right, so we've established that debt is the worst. But how exactly do we go from being debt-ridden to being financially fabulous? Enter the wonderful world of investing. Think of investing like a buffet of financial opportunities. You've got your stocks, which are like the main course. They can be a bit intimidating at first, but they have the potential for big returns. Then there's real estate, the reliable side dish that's always a crowd pleaser. And let's not forget about small businesses and side hustles, the spicy appetizers that add some excitement to your portfolio. The key is to find the right mix of investments that align with your risk tolerance, financial goals, and of course, your personal interests. Because let's face it, investing should be fun. Let's be honest, the world of finance has a knack for making things sound way more complicated than they actually are. It's almost as if they take pleasure in wrapping simple concepts in layers of complexity just to keep us on our toes. It's like they're speaking a different language, one that involves a lot of jargon and acronyms that would make even a Scrabble champion's head spin. Terms like EBITDA, ROI, and CAGR can feel like a secret code that only insiders understand. But fear not, my financially curious comrades, because once you break it down, investing isn't all that different from your daily coffee order. Just like you have your preferences in coffee, you can have your preferences in investments. Think of stocks like your espresso shots. They can give you a quick boost, but they also come with a bit of a risk. Just as an espresso can jolt you awake, stocks can provide rapid growth, but they can also be volatile. Bonds are more like your decaf lattes. They're a bit more stable and predictable. They offer a steady return, much like how a decaf latte provides a consistent, soothing experience without the jitters. And then, you've got your mutual funds, which are like your blended iced coffees, a little bit of everything for a well-rounded experience. They mix various assets to balance risk and reward, just like a blended coffee combines flavors for a satisfying drink. The point is, don't let the fancy terminology scare you off. The world of finance can seem intimidating, but it's all about breaking it down into digestible pieces. Take the time to educate yourself, ask questions, and remember, even the most seasoned investors started somewhere. They too had to learn the ropes just like you're doing now. So grab a cup of your favorite coffee, dive into the world of finance, and start your journey towards financial literacy and independence.
Section 5. Baby Steps to Big Bucks. Your investing journey starts now. Alright, enough with the metaphors. Let's get down to business. You're ready to start investing, but where do you even begin? First things first, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you don't need to be Warren Buffett to get started. Start by setting some financial goals. Do you want to buy a house? Retire early? Finally afford that trip to Bali? Once you know what you're working towards, you can start creating a budget and figuring out how much you can realistically invest each month. Next, it's time to choose your investment weapons of choice. Will it be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or maybe even a sprinkle of cryptocurrency for that extra thrill? Remember, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, unless that basket is ridiculously well diversified.
Section 6. Investing Gone Wild. Tales of Triumph and Toilet Paper. Now, before you go all in on that hot stock tip you heard from your uncle's neighbor's dog walker, let's take a moment to talk about risk. Investing isn't just about the potential for big wins. It's also about understanding the potential for big losses. Investing, like life, is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. The market can be as unpredictable as the weather, and sometimes even the best-laid plans can go awry. And not all of them are pleasant. You might think you're on a winning streak, only to find out that the market has other plans. Remember that time everyone went crazy for a certain meme stock, thinking it was the next big thing? And then it crashed harder than your internet connection during a Netflix binge. It was a stark reminder that what goes up must come down. Yeah, that was a wild ride. The highs were exhilarating, but the lows were a harsh reality check. Or what about that guy who accidentally bought thousands of dollars worth of toilet paper stock, thinking he was investing in a tech company, instead of the tech company he intended to invest in? It was a costly mistake, both financially and personally. Let's just say he had a lot of explaining to do to his wife. It was a lesson in the importance of double-checking before making any financial decisions. The moral of the story is this: investing can be unpredictable. It's a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. There will be ups and downs, wins and losses. The key is to stay resilient and not let the setbacks deter you. But the key is to stay informed, make calculated decisions, and always be prepared for the unexpected. And never, ever invest more than you can afford to lose. It's about balancing risk with reward and making sure you're in it for the long haul.
Section 7. Ready, set, invest. Don't worry, we'll show you how. Okay, so you're feeling pumped about investing. You've got your goals set, and you're ready to dive headfirst into the world of financial freedom. But hold on just a second, my eager investor. Before you start throwing your money at every stock symbol that crosses your screen, let's talk strategy. Remember that investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making smart, informed decisions that will benefit you in the long run. That's where we come in. Our channel is your one-stop shop for all things investing. We'll break down complex financial concepts into bite-sized pieces, share expert insights and market analysis, and give you the tools and resources you need to make informed investment decisions. Think of us as your personal financial cheerleaders, minus the short skirts and awkward pyramids.
Section 8. From Zero to Hero-Inspiring Stories of Financial Freedom. Now let's take a break from the technical stuff and get inspired by some real-life success stories. Because nothing motivates quite like seeing others achieve what you're striving for. Take, for example, the single mom who paid off $100,000 in debt in just 2 years by starting a side hustle, selling handmade jewelry on Etsy. or the young couple who went from living paycheck to paycheck to owning their dream home by investing consistently in low-cost index funds. These stories prove that no matter your starting point, with a little bit of knowledge, a whole lot of determination, and maybe a sprinkle of luck, financial freedom is within your reach.
Section 9. Join the club. Subscribe for more money-making magic. So there you have it, folks. We've laughed, we've learned, and hopefully we've all realized that investing doesn't have to be scary or complicated. It's about taking control of your financial future and building a life you love, one smart investment at a time. But wait, there's more. Subscribe to our channel and join our community of financially empowered individuals. We'll keep the laughs coming, the knowledge flowing, and together, we'll conquer the world of investing, $1 at a time. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Because let's face it, you wouldn't want to miss out on any money-making magic, would you?